All right. Welcome, guys. Welcome. We are live. Supposedly live. There we go. Okay, my control panel took a second. We are live, guys. We were checking out Dual Universe. I actually got a code from the dev team, I believe. I don't know. I used some kind of third-party thing to request a code. So we are here. We're going to check this out. Let me get a quick tweet off. I have no idea what this is about. Other than it's space exploration sandbox type thing, so we finished the tweet. Yeah, I'm really here. My sister had stopped by a little bit, so we were chatting. So I was actually gonna watch a YouTube video or two on this. But let's get going. We're gonna watch the actual video that the cinematic at the start, and then we're gonna go from there. So let's tune in to listen to this, and we'll see what this is about.
I remember like it was yesterday. The panic, the hysteria, and then the acceptance.
What's up, Fubar?
Acceptance that Earth was going to be destroyed, and our only grim consolation was that there was.
Does it look terrible?
Do to stop it.
I hope not. Oh, it looks okay.
Neutron star collided, and millions of years of our history got wiped out in an instant.
Oh, snap. That's crazy, Rob. I never post on Reddit anyways. I was gonna play Fallout, but they don't. It's September 15th for the next thing, so I'm holding it off. I've been wanting to check this out a while. Should probably pay attention to this. This sounds freaking cool, man.
I won, and that's why I'm here on this arc ship.
Get some. Love stories like this, by the way. Good stuff. Howdy doody, family.
I'm a pioneer.
One of millions. That's crazy that there's millions of pioneers. What's up, Rogue? Man, this looks cool, dude.
For the entirety of the trip.
Some of them people never wake up. Let's get it.
Our journey.
I have no idea how this works. Oh, snap. Okay, that's cool. They mining? What's that? Alright. So guys, it's Dual Universe. All I know is it's like space sandbox. I don't know what you can do, how it works, what's happening. I don't know if you have to claim space or what. I think you do, Rogue. I got a key from the devs, so I'm checking it out. So they have male and female avatars to start with. That's good. Skin tone. It doesn't even show skin tone. Primary. I want to be very brightly colored. Just please don't shoot me. Don't hurt me, please. There we go. Skin tone. Very pale. Very, very pale. But yeah, Rogue, I think you pay for months at a time, and when you pay for those months, you can play immediately. It is an open beta, I believe, or closed beta. Yes, I look amazing. I think there's some kind of land claiming thing. Oh, that's cool that you have to do as well. But we're gonna mess with it, see what we think of it. Yeah, Rob, I saw that too about the base defense stuff. Just I wish they'd take that stuff out. That stuff is so stupid to me. It's such a waste of build space. The turrets mean nothing when they take up so much build space. Alright guys, let me know how this looks. I mean, let me know if it's stuttery or weird or anything. I really don't think it should be. It's pretty low, but I had read somewhere that there was some form of memory leak. I don't know if that's true or not, so. But we'll get into it, see what we think of it. Again, I got a key code from the dev team. So that is the main reason we're checking it out. Because I love checking out stuff like this. I really hope there's some sort of tutorial. I hope I don't just get troll killed a million times by other players. I hope there's not a big focus on PvP. I just want to build and be left alone. If it's super Rust-like, I don't know how I'm gonna like it. Yeah, Fubar, same here. I get something popped every once in a while, but overall with Fallout, I don't care. I don't care about the turrets or anything. I like the heavy machine guns though, but I never emplace them anymore. Okay. Oh geez, I need to mute the in-game voice chat. You can get a resurrection node. Counter that guy from the Amazon game. What game is that? Oh, nice, Rogue. Okay. Yeah, I have no idea what this is about. I just remember though I need to mute in-game voice chat, so I always forget something. Still spawning at the district. You can get a resurrection node. So it sounds like you have to claim territory. She told you to cut. There's a war going on at the moment. Cut what? Yeah, I saw that too, Fulvar. I haven't really read into it yet. Rob was just mentioning it as well. Some game I was trying out before. A war duel? Okay. Yeah, I'm going to stay out of that. I'm going to be neutral. I just want to go build something somewhere all alone. This is a long load screen. Like I said, I muted it until I look at the audio and make sure that I jump any kind of in-game, or mute any kind of in-game voice chat and everything. Hold R and then scroll rotate. Okay. Okay. I really hope this doesn't crash after we load for 5 minutes. I'm scared. I'm hoping some people show up that have played before and can tell me what to do. Okay. Nice.
Welcome to Alioth, Novia.
Thank you.
I am Ophelia, the Arkship AI.
We have to find some...
I will assist you in your first steps, seeing as you just woke up from an extended cryosleep period. Keep an eye on the chat window in the lower left part of the screen.
It's
It
so
contains a
laggy.
transcript of what I say, with important information about which keys to press. There is a button to start with.
I don't know what happened. Oops. Alright, what am I doing? Control age, gift page.
Very good.
Down.
You are very good. Now, let's try the jump action. You are in perfect shape.
Thank you.
Great. Now, take your time to look at the
Yeah, Fairmere, yeah. Beta.
This gigantic planet is all yours to conquer, as well as the many other planets in the system. You are free to shape the world as you see fit. Build an empire, explore the vastness of space,
Holy shit.
create a trade federation or a pirate alliance,
I don't...
live secluded on a forgotten moon.
Yeah, I want to live secluded.
Rules here, except for the one you make for yourself.
Please don't kill me.
When you are ready, follow the waypoint and look through the marked window.
Alright, let's make sure that audio... Okay, there's no in-game voice right now. Okay, good. Graphics, I don't know. I'm not going to change anything right now. Custom... Yeah, I'm not going to mess with anything right now. Hopefully it... We drop down here. There's like 1 million people online. This game, Fulivara, is dual universe. I got a key from the dev team, so we're gonna check it out and see if we can puzzle it out. Here we go. It is very laggy here. Oh, we're supposed to just look out the window right now? Okay. Okay. Okay, I can look out the window.
The buildings in front of you are one of the many district areas of Alioth. Districts contain all the facilities that you will need to begin your journey. In particular, they host institutes where various tutorials are located.
Okay.
We will get back to that later.
Thank you.
Now, it's time to go and start preparing for your journey.
Yes.
Head downstairs and follow the waypoint. Continue down and get close to the screen, marked with a green waypoint.
This thing got a nice tutorial.
Let's begin by looking at your tools. Tools are located at the bottom of the screen in the form of quick access slots. You can select them with the quick access keys. As you can see, the last slot is currently empty. We will now learn how to equip a new tool in that place. Approach the highlight.
Crap. Approach the highlighted tool dispenser yet next to you. Yes.
Dispensers are elements, which are objects you can deploy in the world. For example, chairs, windows, plants or doors are all elements. Very good. The dispenser just gave. The inventory is a central interface for managing everything you
Oh,
can
this is so technical.
It
Oh my
contains
gosh.
items like tools, materials, elements or blueprints. We will look into it in more detail through the various specialized tutorials.
Good lord.
For now, locate the repair tool that was just given. Well done. Note that the inventory does not have an infinite capacity, it is restricted in volume. Thanks to the nanopack technology, this volume is pretty huge, but still, better keep an eye on the size of objects you store.
Can do. Good to see you, by the way,
Simply
Faramir.
close the inventory by pressing the close cross on the top right. Okay. We are now ready to continue downstairs. This elevators are connected together via up and down links. Stepping onto an elevator and pressing the
Yeah, that's pretty
Welcome
cool.
to the main room. You can get back anytime by stepping on the same elevator and pressing the jump key to go up. In front of you is a miniature reproduction
Wow.
of the Ark ship. You can perhaps see the real Ark ship through the windows in the distance. Let's try to also find it on the map. To open the map, press the. This is Alioth, the planet on which you currently stand. You can rotate the planet by clicking and dragging it with the mouse. You can also zoom in and out with the mouse wheel. Zoom until you can clearly see the hexagonal tiling on the planet's surface.
This is crazy.
Each of these tiles is a territory you
Oh,
can
that's
claim.
what I thought that it
Tiles
would
in
be.
red are already claimed. Tiles in purple are non-claimable, and mostly exist around the Ark ship. The Ark ship is represented by a small icon in the center of the purple tiles area. At any time, you can center onto your position on the map by pressing the center icon on the top left.
So these red
Try
ones
it
mean
now.
claimed.
You can also mark any
Okay.
place on the surface
These
of the
purples.
planet
So we're going to go a long way to get to anything.
Waypoints are displayed in your HUD so that they are easy to track. To set a waypoint, simply right-click on a point on the map and select Set as Destination.
I want to come way out here and claim something and just be left alone. Like way over here. Yeah, I can barely see that red color. It doesn't stand out to me because I'm so colorblind.
Very good. There are still many areas on the map that you will learn to use over time. For example, the selector...
But Fulvar, can you tell me what Bethesda was saying? Because I have not read into it much yet.
And see any available warp beacons or other points of interest. In the lower right corner, you can find the list of current objectives in a tutorial, usually with hints on how to achieve them. For now, let's just close the map. Press. You may have seen on the map that certain territory tiles are claimed. To claim a tile, you must deploy a territory unit on the ground. Let's have a look at one.
Okay.
Follow the waypoint.
Oh. And this is gonna be like a constant fight to keep this thing, so it's like Rust.
Once a territory unit is deployed onto a tile, this tile belongs to you. It means you can start to build constructs on it, you can decide who holds rights to dig the ground, and
Good
who knows,
lord.
they'll also build next to you. Territory units are quite expensive and will probably not be the first thing you deploy on Alioth. Instead, we have a much better way to let you grab a piece of land.
Thank you.
Let's discover this now. Follow the waypoint
I hope we get a free piece.
to the elevator on the end of the room and move up. This will take us to the observatory.
What's up, Ains? Good to see you. Yeah, I mean, I've been out a bit.
Welcome to the observatory. From here, you should be able to see Alioth's moons in the sky. One of them is a very special moon, called a sanctuary moon. We will explain what that means, but first, let's try to locate it. Let's open the map again by pressing the map key. The map also contains a solar system view. Here you can see all the planets currently accessible in the system. As you can see, Alioth has 3 moons. One of them looks a bit like a twin of Alioth and is marked with a small shield icon. This is the Sanctuary Twin Moon, or the Twin for short. Select it by clicking on it.
Which one? Sanctuary?
Excellent.
Okay.
Good. This twin moon, just like Alioth or any other planet, is also covered with tiles that you can claim. A sanctuary moon is a moon where no combat will ever occur, as it is a safe zone. This means that every territory you claim will remain yours forever,
Ooh.
and nobody can take your belongings or build anything there without your consent.
Good. Can we go there?
This is a great way to create a safe haven to store your valuables and build your home. Getting to a sanctuary moon and claim a tile should be your first goal.
Yes,
in
I wish to do that.
You can claim only 1 tile on a sanctuary moon, and you will need a special sanctuary territory unit for that purpose.
Gosh, how do we do that?
Get one. It's free
Yes.
for all new Novians.
Thank you. I want to go be a
Close the map
plebe.
window. Notice how the sanctuary twin moon is now identified by the waypoint in the sky.
Nice.
There is a shuttle service, which we will introduce at the
Word.
end of this tutorial, that can bring you there.
Yeah, Ains, I got a code for free from the devs, so
Sanctuary territory unit.
I'm liking it.
Simply follow the waypoint to the nearby dispenser and activate it. Fantastic. Now that you are equipped with your territory unit, now is the time to present the key pillar activities that are available for Novians. Each of these will
Yeah, I'm excited to mess with it a little bit, man, to see how we like it.
Be able to discover more about them via the institutes and their dedicated tutorials.
What's up, Rogue?
Let's head to the mining station first.
Yes, let's.
Follow the waypoint towards the downstairs platform. Mining is one of the primary activities. This is how you acquire raw materials, if you don't simply buy them on the markets. Those materials are located either on the planet's surface, or they can be buried kilometers deep underground. Surface materials have a low value, while more valuable materials, from level 1 to level 5, are found deeper. As is often the case, to access the surface mining activity, you will need a tool. Here is the harvest tool, which is highlighted in the toolbar below. Pointing at harvestable elements on the surface and clicking on them, while the harvest tool is equipped, will allow you to collect them.
At least they got a good tutorial.
Access key for this. Great. To begin mining deep underground, you will need a way to scan for available materials in a large radius. This is the job of the scanner tool, highlighted here. Once in close range, the directional detector will help you pinpoint the location of the material. Finally, to collect the found material, or simply to dig your way down, you will use the mining tool, highlighted just below. You'll learn more about this in the interactive mining tutorial, located inside the Mining Institute.
Oh boy.
Now, let's talk about the markets.
Okay.
Get close to the waypoint.
Which waypoint? This one? Okay.
Markets are an essential part of Novian life. This is where you can sell the materials you mine.
Ains, stick around, man. It's good to see you.
You might need.
Yeah, I've heard good things about this
Markets are
too.
physically located in the world. They are accessible either via Marketpod units, like the one in front of you, or via the integrated NanoMarket interface. The NanoMarket interface allows you to browse markets at a distance, but cannot help you to deposit or recover items that are traded. For that, you will need to directly interact with a Marketpod. Very quickly, let's have a look at what the NanoMarket interface looks like. To open it, press the NanoMarket key. You can search for a particular item that you would like to trade by using these search boxes. Nitron is
That's
a
cool.
fuel you will often use and frequently buy. Type, you can see the market orders for Nitron. These are
Wow.
all the intentions to buy or sell Nitron by other Novians on various markets in the solar system.
That's cool.
You can pick the cheapest or the nearest offer, depending on your priorities. You can also create your own buy or sell orders, or let the system pick the best offer for you. We will look into this at the end of this tutorial, when we will buy Nitron for your speeder vehicle.
Nice.
For now, okay. Let's now have a look at another important activity, industry. Go to the industry station. In front of you is an assembly line, one of the many industry unit elements available, which includes things like chemical reactors, glass furnaces, refineries, or smelters. Each industry unit type is specialized through certain types of recipe. The assembly line can take ingredients in an entry container, like the one here on the left, and then run a recipe to craft elements. The elements are stored in the exit container, as seen here on the right, that can be chained as an entry container for an
I just heard like an open mic. That was weird.
To select the recipe, there is an industry unit interface that you will learn about in the dedicated industry tutorial, inside the Industry Institute. Thankfully, entry-level recipes for simple products can be run without an industry.
There we go.
Excellent. Now, let's open the NanoCrafter by pressing the NanoCrafter key. We are going to craft some fuel. Great. This interface allows you to pick a recipe and run it in the background to produce simple products. On the left is a selection area to pick a recipe. You currently have just a few. Excellent. Now, let's click on Nitron Fuel. The panel that appeared shows you the necessary ingredients, which you just retrieved from the dispenser. Fantastic. As you can see, your job is now in the queue and you will have a batch of Nitron ready in a few seconds. That will be all for this short introduction. There is of course more to know, and you can go to the Industry Institute to go through
Interesting.
specialized tutorials.
This is freaking detailed, man. Holy cow.
For now, let's close this window. In general, crafting jobs will continue in the background, and you will get notifications when jobs are completed. Okay, now let's learn about building, and how you can use all these materials and elements to create amazing constructs. Just turn to the station on your right. This bizarre construction in front of you is called a construct. It is a mix of deployed voxel materials used to sculpt a shape, and deployed elements to make it functional. The first element you deploy to create a construct is a core unit, as highlighted here. It will create a building zone, within which you will be allowed to build. Core units come in different sizes, and also specializations.
So confusing.
Core units are for ground buildings, dynamic core units are for ships or anything that moves, and space core unit are for space stations. Once you have created your building zone, you can start to deploy matter, as voxel honeycomb materials, or voxels for short. You have a large palette of tools and materials to help you sculpt absolutely anything you like, regardless of shape or complexity.
This is freaking confusing, dude.
You can add elements to your construct, in the form of engines, doors, lights, fuel tanks, or any of the hundreds of available elements that provide functionality to your builds. Building is a vast subject. It is advised to go through the various building tutorials located inside the Building Institute. Note that the building you are currently in, as well as all the other buildings outside, are entirely made with the same building tools. Also, some of the cool constructs you can build not only include static buildings, but also space or atmospheric ship. This is a surface speeder, a very basic ground atmospheric vehicle that is both convenient and cheap to build, and allows you to move around planet surfaces. You'll be gifted one at the end of this tutorial.
Hooray.
Everything in this speeder is functional and plays a role in making it work. Let's quickly review the different elements that it's composed of. Here are the hover engines, which help the speeder float above the ground. These extra small atmospheric engines are used for propulsion and moving forward. They require fuel, taken from this atmospheric fuel tank. Adjusters are small elements used to create rotational forces and help balance your ship. You also need brakes to be able to slow down. And finally, you need a piloting seat to be able to fly it. Activating this piloting seat activates the ship, which is how you take control of it. All these elements are orchestrated via a Lewis script.
You still there, Fulvar?
Generated automatically for you. But you can also modify it via a right-click menu on the piloting seat to create absolutely any kind of control you like. Note that piloting in the atmosphere of a planet or in outer space can be very different and involves different types of engines and design. Gravity may ground you if you have a heavy cargo on a high-gravity planet, while it won't matter in the darkness of space. In Dual Universe, piloting is an art, a subtle interplay between your piloting skills and the craftsmanship of the ship designer. You can learn more about piloting in the dedicated tutorials in the Piloting Institute. Piloting is not only about navigating your ship, but will often also involve combat. Look up at the fighter above your head. I've highlighted the weapons that are equipped on this small ship. There are many more types of weapons, ammunition, and damage types. Each has a specific role. This is a small fighter, but you can also build giant battleships with a crew of hundreds of people, each assigned to a particular task. There is much more to discover about combat, so you should definitely visit the Military Institute to know more.
It's crazy.
Now, organizations are a fundamental part of your social life as a Novian. They are groups that you can join, covering things like nations, corporations, alliances, or even group of pirates. Let's have a quick look at the organization interface. Open it by pressing the organ. As you can expect, you are not part of any organization yet. Let's click this. You can search through this list, focusing on open organizations, which are recruiting, or sorting by member numbers, name, or language. To apply for an organization, you need to open its details page. Click on the name of any of the listed organizations to open its details page. In this window, you can see a summary of relevant information regarding this organization. This area will allow you to apply to join this organization, along with a place to write a quick introduction to go along with it. Joining an organization can be a considerable boost for your new life as a Novian.
Interesting.
Choose wisely. You can, of course, also decide to create your organization from scratch, even if this is a little bit more advanced. For example, managing an organization involves legates and members, rules, voting, and management of rights. This is something you will discover later. You can now close the organization interface. Excellent. You have covered the basics. Now, let's move to the next step and talk about talents. Follow the waypoint.
Oy vey.
To start with, let's open the talent window by pressing the talent. Talents define your character abilities. They are grouped into categories that are displayed all around your avatar in this window. Here, for example, is the excellent. Now, finally, select the nanopack upgrade. Very good. Talents can be upgraded from level 1 up to level 5 by spending talent points in increasing quantities. Each level acquired provides a boost to a certain characteristic, described just below its name.
It's interesting.
For example, here the nanopack upgrades helps to increase the size of the inventory by 200 liters for each talent level acquired. The amount of talent points you currently have is displayed in the upper part of the screen. Talent points automatically accumulate, even when you are offline, at a slow rate, shown here.
Interesting.
To consume points to instantly train a particular talent, you could simply use the Invest Points button I just highlighted, assuming you have enough points for the talent you are aiming for. Most of the time, you have very little accumulated points, because the rate of accumulation is slow. Instead, you can decide to queue a talent, and enter. As you can see, the selected talent now displays in the queue. You can queue several talents to train one after the other. Note that dependencies between talents might exist, and you should train talents in the right order. See how the acquisition rate is much faster during active learning. When a talent is in a queue, acquired points are immediately assigned to the talent which is currently being trained. It is a good practice to always have several talents scheduled in the queue, to be able to train them without interruption. Note that talents also train when you are offline. So, make sure to always have a filled queue that spans a long duration. If the queue ends when you are not online, you will fall back to the slow talent point accumulation rate. Take your time to review the existing talents, and think about how you want to plan them out.
I'll mess with this later.
There is no rule of thumb here. You can become hyper-specialized, or decide to be a jack of all trades. When you're ready, you can close the talent window.
I'd love to just be able to see crafting. Good lord, there's a million things. Weapons, okay. I'll mess with that later. What was that, F2?
At this point, you might be confused by the vast number of interfaces and their various shortcuts.
Yeah, obviously I am.
Thankfully, you don't have to remember all that. Let's enter into free mouse mode by pressing the free mouse key.
The free mouse key.
The menu on the left gathers all the quick accesses to the available interfaces.
Good lord.
Since your mouse is now free, you can simply click on them. Note that you can also select the tools in your toolbar, and generally interact with many more menus and options in this mode. One example is the notification icon in the lower right part of the screen, which you can now access. Now is also a good time to learn about the codex, which is a global written tutorial about everything you need to know. It can be spawned with the codex key, but you also have access to the windowed codex, that creates a window you can resize and move. Click on the windowed codex button. You can browse the many topics in the selection menu here. Normally when you leave the free mouse mode, temporary windows are closed, but not the windowed codex. So it can be helpful to pin some helpful content on the side, while you are performing the actions described in it. For now, we are going to close this window, as we will need the screen space for the remainder of this tutorial. Simply click again on the windowed codex menu.
There's so much stuff here, it's crazy. 4 unit upgrades. 2 talent. This is nuts. Oof. This is very confusing. I'm just looking at things momentarily. My wife isn't here. Moving things around, I'm not sure why. What you doing? You trying to mop? Like the kids both asleep? Yeah. 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 I don't know if I want to waste all my time. So this reminds me a lot of Eve. Primary container augmentation. I don't know what to get right now. This is very confusing. Crafting. Basic ore refining. Iron ore refining. I'm gonna get rid of a couple of these, keep them short for now. Okay, there we go, we'll do that. Let these all work themselves out for a bit. Okay, now what were we doing?
As we are talking about help, let me mention hints. Hints will appear regularly on the right of the screen.
It's a seriously in-depth tutorial.
I've triggered a hint for you right now.
Thank you.
You can review them later from the hint window, or simply by pressing the hint key, so you will never miss one. Okay. Now, it's time to discover a really fun activity that is available to you right from the start. Let's go through the large exits, down the stairs, to the waypoint. Welcome to the surrogate VR stations. These stations can be used to enter a VR session to control a remote robot in telepresence. This is a fantastic way to discover locations and familiarize yourself with the possibilities offered to you. Perhaps
interesting.
you can visit a large organization headquarters, or simply play tourist in extraordinary places. You first enter into a VR stations like this one by activating it. You can then select a destination site, among those that are public and are made accessible to you. You take control of a robot that awaits in a distant pod. Anyone can deploy a pod in their construct and make it public, so that visitors can arrive. As a robot,
Interesting.
your capacities are limited, however, so this is just a way to visit an area remotely, as opposed to teleporting there directly. These are fake stations, you cannot use them. But I will show you the real one on the way out
Lovely.
a bit later. One last thing, you may have noticed those buttons with a question mark on them. They are info. Great. Info buttons close themselves automatically, but you can also force them out with the cancel key. Another powerful way to discover things by yourself in Dual Universe is to use the helper system. Simply point it. Good, let's continue. The next important thing to learn about is the notion of rights. Everything you own can be shared with others, but it is by default only accessible to you. For example, try to deactivate the highlighted force field on the left. You can do it by pointing at it and pressing the You received an action forbidden message, telling you that the owner of this element did not share it with you. This is actually how you can make your construct secure against intruders. Now, in the same way, try to activate the left button that controls the light above. Again, the right to activate has not been given to you. Now, as you can see, this time it worked. You can control the light by pressing this button. To set up an element's rights in a simple way, you can use the right-click menu on an element. Here, you can access the Share Element or Share Construct options in the Construct submenu, which will allow you to grant rights to others. You can now close this menu by pressing the Escape key or simply A much more complex system is available for advanced management that allows for fine-tuned rights control, in particular for organizations. You
Crazy.
can share whole constructs, manage specific types of rights, and create groups of people with certain abilities. But this is way beyond the scope of this introduction.
Seriously.
Try the rights management tutorial instead. Now, simply deactivate the force field on your right by pointing at it and pressing the interaction key. Very good. Now, let's continue our visit and go down to the lower level, using the elevator at the end of the... On both sides of this corridor, you will find resurrection nodes. Drawing on the consequences of the Everett interpretation of quantum mechanics, we were able to design a technology which preserves your state of consciousness across multiple realities. We control the multiverse, in order to branch you onto a version of reality where you happen to respawn, here on one of these platforms, whenever you die. So, you cannot really die, there is always a version of the universe in the multiverse where you wake up, here. Beware that when
Sounds
you die,
nice.
your inventory will not be preserved, so don't take death too lightly.
That would be terrible.
It's important to know that you can craft or buy your own resurrection nodes. You can then install them in your ship or in your home. When respawning, You will always appear at the nearest active resurrection node, so in general you don't have to always get back to this room. Alright, so we are now almost ready to exit
Oh,
the
welcome back,
starting hub.
Fulvar.
The last step is about
What had
to
Bethesda said? I really hadn't read into it yet.
the speeder ground vehicle. Follow the waypoint in the direction of the exit. On both sides of this room are demonstration versions of two of the most popular UEF hovercraft speeders. These ground vehicles are extremely efficient to quickly navigate the surface of a planet, and you will need one during the first steps of your journey. Distances are real, and transportation is a necessity. One way to acquire these speeders is to get a blueprint and to run it. Each of the highlighted dispenser will grant you the blueprint of the speeder next to them. Go get one of them by activating the dispenser. You can pick the one you prefer, or to run a blueprint, you can simply double-click on it while it's in your inventory to deploy it into the world. You will be guided by the ghost bounding box that will appear. We will do that later. Another requirement to be able to deploy a blueprint is that you possess all its necessary components, materials and elements. The dispenser in front of you contains everything needed to be able to deploy one speeder. Go to the dispenser and activate it. Oh, I also squeezed in a resurrection node that will prove very useful soon. Now, don't deploy your blueprint right away. You may need to do that later on a sanctuary moon. But keep it in your inventory, it will soon come handy. Blueprints can also be created by you when you've built a construct and want to save a copy of it for yourself. You can of course also use
That's
it
funny.
to mass produce your creations.
What about YouTube? Can you still make smut videos on YouTube?
Like intellectual property and can become very precious indeed. That being said, this concludes the starting hub portion. Look around you. This room is also a sort of small museum showing many elements and materials that you may want to learn about. Simply press on the info buttons, or use the helper key to know more about each element on display. When you are finished, you can exit through the front. Welcome to the outside world. In front of you is a large parking area where many ships come and go, mostly to get to the
Crazy.
nearby market. Let's actually go on the other side, where we will find the market and the institutes. Follow the waypoint ahead of you. You can run by pressing the run modifier, but you can also sprint at great speed by hovering above the ground thanks to your jetpack. Simply double tap the forward key. Try it now. Very good. Now, let's walk to the other side of the parking lot. Great, we are now at the district's market. Let's actually use it to buy a bit more fuel for our speeder. Head towards the waypoint and activate a market pod.
Oh wow, Fulvar, that's no fun. Had today off and tomorrow off. Start first day of new job Thursday. Okay. Were there market pods? Any one of these?
This market pod interface is very similar to the nanomarket interface we have already seen. There are however some key differences, which we... Here again, you can see the different market orders for nitron fuel, with the current market's name appearing in orange. Since there are sell orders on this market for nitron, you will be able to go through the simplified instant buy option. Instant buy will pick the best offer on the market where you currently are, and is a very good method for beginners to easily buy something. Simply click on the local instant buy button to start buying nitron. Now, enter a quantity here, like 10 liters. Keep an eye on the proposed price to compare it to the average regional prices and avoid potential price gouges. When you are ready, simply confirm. Congratulations! On the left side is your current inventory. On the right side is the market container's contents. Here you can see the nitron you just purchased. Note that if you want to put a sell order on something,
Oh wow, okay.
you can simply drag and drop it from your inventory to the market container. A quicker option is to use the local instant sell window that will try to get you the best price on offer on the local market. Now, to receive your fuel, simply drag and drop the nitron from the market container to your inventory.
Already did all this.
Great. You are now an accomplished trader. When you are ready, you can close the market interface by clicking on the highlighted button. Before we go to the Institute Plaza, let's have a look at the connected surrogate VR station, just behind you. Follow the indicated waypoint.
7 days? Oh wow. Okay.
Come back here at the end of this tutorial.
Thursday's the 10th.
And activate any of these surrogate VR stations. You will be presented with a list of incredible sites to visit, anywhere in Dual Universe, through a remote-controlled robot. You can sort them by the number of recent visitors, to see the most popular first. This is a great way to discover what is possible in Dual Universe. Let's now go in the direction of the plaza, but follow the waypoint to the district teleporters first. In front of you are teleporters that grant you instant access to any of the 10 districts that are placed around the ARC ship. Each of these districts is identical to the one you are currently in, but Novians will start their journey in any one of them at random.
Playing a game?
You can use these teleporters to quickly reach for a particular market, or to meet with friends on another district. Now,
District
let's follow the
6,
waypoint
okay.
to one of the most important places of this district, the Institute Plaza, just at the top of the stairs.
This is so detailed, it's insane.
In front of you is a map of the plaza, with the different institutes around. There is an institute for each core activity. Go and visit them after we are done. They are fantastic ways to discover the many possibilities that are offered to you. Also, each of them hosts teleporters to interactive tutorials for activities like mining, piloting, building,
My wife's in here sweeping.
industry, etc.
Sweeping the carpet. Oh wow, that's a lot of stuff.
This district is not unique. As we saw
Oh jeez.
before,
Who is this person
there are
just
many
jumping
districts
repeatedly?
in close proximity to the ARC ship. We have visited the teleporters available between them and available near the market for convenience. Each Alioth district is also paired with a similar district on the Sanctuary Twin Moon. So, you will find plenty of opportunities to get back to the institutes and tutorials wherever you are.
Interesting.
Finally, let's get to the last step of our introduction.
This is a long tutorial.
Follow now. Make a left turn and follow the waypoint again.
Yeah. Freaking annoying. I'm just trying to play, man. I just want to go to this, the PvE moon and just build stuff. Please let me go.
In front of you is a button that you will be able to use to call for a free Sanctuary Moon shuttle service. This shuttle will connect you to a similar district on the Sanctuary Twin Moon. I will guide you to get there as soon as this introduction is over, and claim a tile for yourself, using the Sanctuary Territory unit you collected earlier. Let's take a look at the shuttle, which is on your right. At this stage, you may not want to deploy your speeder blueprint. If you do it here, on Alioth, you will have to dismantle it before you can pocket it and eventually redeploy it again on the Sanctuary Twin Moon. To learn how to dismantle a speeder, you should go to the building tutorial in the building.
I don't want to do another tutorial.
You should rather keep your blueprint ready to deploy when you are on the Sanctuary Twin Moon, where you will undoubtedly need it to travel to a free tile before claiming it. Remember, to deploy your speeder blueprint, simply double-click on it in your inventory.
This is crazy though.
Alright. That's it.
Thank you.
You should now be prepared for the incredible adventure ahead of you. I will always be near you to help if you need.
Thank you.
Remember to visit the tutorials, discover the beauty of the world with surrogate stations.
We're going to the other moon.
Dual universe via
The
Corsair
calm
Institute.
happy place where no one kills you.
Just one more thing.
It's seriously intense.
Broad objectives for you in the upper left of the screen. These are suggestions of milestones to follow to properly build up your experience in Dual Universe, and they are very much recommended. Feel free to follow these at any time you feel ready, or to bypass them entirely. Check
Okay,
the
can do that.
section of the map for more details on how to complete these objectives.
Shoot.
I'll be much less directive with you on how to do things. The first, welcome on the Twin. Now, your next step is to try to locate a free tile on the map, get there and claim it. Try to find a tile not too far from a market, identified with the M icon. This will be useful later. To help you visualize the boundary of a tile in the 3D world, you can also press the Enhanced Visualization. Excellent, you are now ready to go hunt for your free tile. It's probably also a good time for you to deploy your speeder now, so that you can travel faster. If you want to do so, go in your inventory and double-click on the speeder blueprint, then deploy it in the world. Now,
jeez, like every tile is taken.
Until you have deployed your sanctuary territory unit.
Every tile near a market is just like taken. Is there a spot that's like less crowded? This one? No, like every freaking tile is taken. Oh my goodness. We're gonna have to just choose a spot and deal with it. I don't want to be stuck in the midst of a million other people. There's 20 of these things, and they're all similarly built out. That's crazy. Guess I'll just come over here and like just build out the way. You only claim one tile on a moon like this. The ship shop? Okay. I think I'll go to here. No, somebody else already had that idea. I mean, this is relatively close to the market. I don't know. I guess it doesn't matter much. I mean, we're really just playing this to see what's what and what it's about. That's crazy, Follower. Holy cow. I did not know that either. That's pretty nuts. I guess we'll just choose one of these places and just go with it. Mommy's out in here, baby. Be back soon. What's up? What happened?
Are you playing a game?
Yes, I am.
If I
Not right now, I'm sorry.
party,
You're super sleepy. Just talking about how his powers. That's very interesting. Now, I've never even seen that new Aquaman movie, and I really want to watch it. I think I'll just park it on like the edge of the desert here or something. I'll be right back. Okay, we're still here. I don't know why this is like such a big thing for me to decide. I want to be near the desert though, so this one been taken? Everything with a little splotch of water has been taken. For that, no, that's been taken too. Everybody's building right on water sources. Smart. What do we have? Goodness me. Alright, let's just freaking... That water? I don't know what that is. Yeah, everybody's having the same ideas as me. I really like the look of this area. I just need to find a spot within this area to build on. Come out here and see what this is about. Be different to build on a mountain? I feel like I'd fall and die. Knowing me and knowing how these games work, I'd probably crash and burn. We'll get out here and look at this area. There are some mountains through here. We'll buzz around. Actually, maybe this spot here. Yeah, probably so, Mitch. We'll park it over here. We'll drive to here and see how it works. How it looks. So now we need to figure out how to build our speeder. What's that? Inventory.
Congratulations. You have successfully deployed your speeder blueprint. Now, the next step is to put fuel in the fuel tank. For this, simply open your inventory by pressing the Great. Search the content of your inventory and look for the nitron fuel. Double-click on its icon.
Agreed. Okay, we'll go that way and see what we can find.
Tool and load it with nitron. Locate the fuel tank on the speeder. It's highlighted. Aim at it, and hold the left mouse button until you fill it entirely. Excellent. You're ready to go explore.
All
If
right.
you want to start piloting it, target your speeder seat, and activate it by holding the interaction button to start piloting the speeder. I will leave you on your own now. Enjoy exploring Dual Universe.
Thank you. Oh, did we get it? This is crazy. So how do I get to with a marker I made, which is not there anymore? Oh, jeez. Excuse me. That came out of nowhere. There it is. 77 kilometers away. This is gonna take a while. How fast are we going? We're going 200 kilometers an hour. So it's gonna take us a minute, a hot minute to get here. Can we go any faster? I guess these walls are marking the edge of people's territories. This is like gonna be a long trip, dude. We have 88 minutes of fuel at the rate we're going right now. We cruise control it. Interesting, interesting, interesting. And yeah, I'm definitely gonna check out the mountain. I want the deep resources. So this just goes to show you how big the planet is and how long it takes to travel. I mean, we're going 200 kilometers an hour right now. It seems to be relative to real time, so it's gonna still take us like 5 minutes to get here, 10 minutes to get here, going 200. It's crazy. Are you do you play currently, Mitch? Welcome, by the way. I mean, it's fucking confusing. I have a buddy that's been messing with it, and he told me he can get me into his organization, but I figured I'd just check it out solo for a little bit. Oh, you're thinking about it? Okay, you haven't played it yet. Oh, okay. I had just heard of it the other day. I figured out how to get a key from the dev team, so I grabbed a key. Or I think I got lucky getting a key, and now we're just checking it out and seeing if it's something I don't know time-wise. There's a lot of stuff I'd like to play, so I don't know time-wise where it's gonna land. Because it seems extremely in-depth. It actually reminds me of Worm Online, which is something else I've been playing right now. Or as of late, I've been playing that too, so. It's got factory-based mechanics as well? Okay, holy cow. Did you just happen across the channel, Mitch, or did you see my tweet, or how did you find me? Is that a road, or just, yeah, terrain tessellation, okay. Just tearing. Oh, okay, nice. Well, welcome, man. Like I said, first time ever playing today, so I'm not sure in the long run how much we're gonna wind up messing with this. But at the moment, I'm thinking it's very cool. It's very, very neat. Thanks for the sub, much appreciate it. I'm having some lag. I think it's an optimization issue. I really didn't get to mess with video settings at all. So, I mean, it's definitely there. There's a lot of chunks to load, so I think it's just kind of stutters from loading chunks as we go. And once we get to a chunk that's not full of people and their stuff, we might do better. The starter area was very laggy. I think that was just due to the amount of things in that node, in that chunk. This is a freaking drive, man. What's this on the map? What are we about to run into? Oh, we're already in the desert. Okay. Oh, but we got a long way to go. No, where are we? This is where we are? Okay, okay. Where's our waypoint? Oh, it's still there. Based in Australia. I don't know if they have Oceania servers of any sort, but you'll probably have that lovely 5 to 7 second delay that I've noticed that most Australian gamers that I've played with seem to get. So, I mean, if you're playing purely PvE though, just like wanting to build and explore, I don't think you'd care as much. The PvP would probably be pretty tough. Yeah, you thrive off bad lag and very large spiders. Indeed. Yeah, depending on your playstyle, I don't think you'd care. I'm on a moon, which is different from the starter system or the starter planet. We spawned up on Alioth, and then it said go to this moon. It's a sanctuary moon. I don't know what these other planets are. I'm assuming that there's not many sanctuary zones. That is crazy looking. Yeah, I don't know how to get anywhere else. But we're gonna stay here on this sanctuary moon of Alioth. What we're gonna do. Yeah, I don't think all planets have moons, but this moon is a PvE only area. And I honestly don't want to get involved in the PvP stuff of actual planets. I mean, if I had a cool organization to plug into, I'd be okay with that. But as it stands now, I'm gonna just... what is all this? Fishing mastered. Okay. We need to actually look at our skills again. I'm trying to figure out some stuff. Like really get something coming in. Like crafting stuff. I don't know. These are all skills you have to learn. It's insane. Trying to queue a few other things just in case I forget to queue more. Crafting, yeah, just generalized crafting. Yeah, let's do that. That sounds good. And then we'll keep going. I don't know where we were when we started this, but now we are at... Yeah, okay. Okay, so we have to go all the way across this desert. Let's do it. And this is a zone that somebody else owns. No, this is a blue space right now. Okay. So we're gonna just drive for a little while. We're at 59 left to go. Our fuel usage is already down 3%. It's 100 fuel, so we're using one fuel at a time. It looks like one singular fuel lasts about a minute and a half. Yeah, the scale of this is nuts. I'm not even sure if a better computer would really save me from all the chunk loading that we're doing right now. It's like bouncing through Windows 95 Minecraft chunks. Yeah. My computer's not as amazing as it used to be. Not as good as it once was. We'll put it that way. But I definitely don't think it's me. Gosh, I can't believe I'm 2 generations behind on video cards now. Like the 30 series just came out. I'm still on a 10 series. I'm on a 1070. I'll probably rebuild near the tail end of the 30 series. Just my luck. You're on 1080. 1080 is still a great card. Like, honestly. Is that water? I don't know what that was. That was pretty cool looking. Yeah, I wish, dude. That's on my wish list of things that I'll always wish for. I don't know. It's going to be anytime soon. I'm trying to see what I'm looking at here. Like, it's showing purple. I don't know why, because nothing's claimed here. I mean, look at the detail when you stop for a minute. Like, there's resources all over the ground. You can turn that off, and I'm leaving it on while we get here. We're traveling on, it seems on average, like 200 kilometers an hour. Trying not to run into trees. I don't want to know what happens when we hit an actual tree. But you can make mines and all sorts of other stuff, so... once we get our territory beacon placed, we will be able to... That's cool. Max in low atmosphere on the ground like this, I feel like the 200 kilometers is respectable. I mean, if we're flying mid-height in an actual spaceship, we'd be going much, much faster. Like a couple thousand. Yeah. We'd get up to like mid-atmosphere, we'd go a lot faster. Braking is control. I'm glad they left that in place. Turn this up a bit just to embrace it. Yeah, the desert's pretty bare. We definitely might go more towards the mountains like you guys have been saying. I think that might be more our speed. But we're just getting way out here. We're getting away from everything, and we're gonna sort out how to build pretty soon here. We're gonna definitely get to where I had marked because I like the look of that area. This is quite the journey, though. I'm glad we accidentally bought a lot of extra fuel. Because we got 100 to begin with. And then I bought another 100, and then I bought the 10 that they required you to buy. We have 110 spare fuel, and I think it's going to take every bit of that in the area, just exploring. Someone's speeder is right there. Why is it just resting up that high? I want to know if you can change. Yeah, we've done pretty well. But I'm curious if you can change camera angles or anything. I don't know if we can or not. But for what it is, it's very creative and very cool. And we're going to definitely give it a little bit more time to see what we think about it and see how we feel about it, see what people think of it. I can definitely tell it's going to be obnoxiously complicated. That frightens me. I'm gonna really need to find a group of people to plug in with to play with if I'm gonna stick around a long time. The realism of the traveling is crazy. We're traveling at we're gonna call it 225 kilometers an hour. Yeah, I mean, it adds up. We're making some distance. We got some good speed there when we hit a hill. When we hit a bump. It does seem like... what, Ainge, you had said it takes a long time to craft? It does seem like that's something we're going to have to pay attention to. Yeah. Yeah, Mitch, do you have a YouTube channel or anything? Do you stream or do videos? Anything like that? Guess you could probably get a code if you had something like that going on. I mean, I don't have a huge bundle of subscribers, but I applied to get a code and they gave me one. Which I was kind of surprised. I didn't think I'd get one. I almost never do when I apply for stuff like that. No, you're good, Falvar. I mean, it's new talent unlocked. It's definitely a speed racer simulator right now. We're going We're going to the other side of this desert we're in right now, Falavara, and we're gonna look around and see what we think. I know we started off at 79-kilometer distance. We're down to 33. So the time the time it takes to travel is very, very literal based on the size of the moon. So if something is 500 kilometers away and we're traveling at 200 kilometers an hour, it would literally take us an hour and a half of in-game time to get there just by driving, which is crazy to me. So going 70 kilometers, I think it was 79. So we're going 79. We're averaging about 240 speed-wise. So it's going to take us 15-20 minutes to get there real time, which is crazy that the planet's that big. It's nuts. Some kind of cruise control thing. Our altitude is 56 meters. When we press shift to go faster, our altitude increases to about 75 meters. So we're hovering off the ground on average about 50 meters. And we're going 240 kilometers an hour, which is crazy fast. Yeah, I got no clue on the controls. Like, you have to press tab and then press this cruise control button. I don't know what it does. I think once we get the speed up all the way. Oh yeah, third person view, there's gotta be one. So when you press cruise control, you definitely keep your speed. It actually looks like you can push for more speed. Yeah. There's a travel mode and a cruise control mode, and cruise control is letting you go much faster. I'm okay. Please don't hit that. Oh, that'd be terrible. Ooh, that was close. So now we're just burning a crazy amount of fuel going this fast. We're cooking at like 270. I wonder if we can go even faster. I said max it out at 500. We'll see what that does. I don't know if we're setting distance or what we're setting. Yeah, I'm playing a game, but we're gonna go back to this one. No, not right now. Not right now. No, ma'am. Looks like somebody made a mine or something there. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Okay, so here's that big water source that we had seen earlier. We're coasting across it. I went back to just full travel mode so we can control everything here. That long of a day, huh, Falavara? Did I tell you I stopped coffee trying to solve all my freaking heartburn problems? I'll be back. I'll be back in a minute here, guys. Let me get out of the water. Sorry, guys. One of the kiddos was touching everything in the room, so I had to have her go back to TV time, and she was actually helping the wife mop, but she was getting bored of that. Let me know if the mic still sounds okay. It got bumped. No, it's moving around here a second ago. All right, we're almost there. 18 kilometers to go. Mike's fine. Thank you, follower. So once we get to this zone we're headed towards, which, as we can see now, based on where we are relative to the market, there's a market here which we can come to sell things. That's like a safe zone, place to sell things. So we're almost to where we want to explore. And I think maybe y'all are right, and somewhere right in here might actually be a really good place to settle. But I think there might be water here. I'm kind of curious to see that. And we might settle there and then go off into the mountains to get that property. So we'll see in a minute. And again, we're playing on Sanctuary, the safe moon, the PvE only moon. This is probably where we will stay for quite some time whilst we learn things, build an empire selling things perhaps, and then maybe eventually if we make a lot of money we will consider just buying the PvP ships and stuff we need. But I don't know how that's all going to look or work. We're not there yet. There's a million skills to learn. There's a million other things to learn. So we shall see. We are very, very close to our objective. And that was pretty cool. I guess it has been about 20 minutes of flying. It'll be a little bit more by the time we get there. And our fuel at the rate we're going, where we're just gunning it the whole way there. Definitely is getting eaten up quickly. We're definitely burning about 1% a minute right now, so we've got around, I would say 70 minutes of fuel remaining at the current burn rate we're going. Which we're holding shift and we're just burning there. We're just going fast. We will go to that market in the near future and make sure to buy a good extra chunk of fuel. We'll get our beacon down and sort out what we're going to do. My first critique is I definitely think they should change the speed of these speeders. I would double it. I would change the rate of fuel burn and have the speeders set to an average cruise of like 350 kilometers an hour. Because people are going to get tired of this speeder simulator. Because you kind of do have to move far and out of the way, because this moon's pretty full. What's up, country boy? What happened, man? Who was on the phone? Yeah, Follower, it's been terrible. And then there was the minuscule amount of vodka that made me vomit as well. So, I'm off the sauce, I'm off the coffee. It's chill time for Ginger. Insert key goes into the third person? Okay. Oh yeah, that's peaceful. Thank you, Mitch. That's actually really neat. Oh, your grandma? Sorry to hear that. Country boy, sorry to hear that, man. You shift and scroll to tune the distance? That's cool. How old was your grandmother, country boy? Look like frickin' C-3PO with the colors I chose, yeah. I mean, this thing is moving at a decent speed, but it's not quite there. It's a little bit too much. 84. That's quite the life, country boy. That's a long life, man. I am very sorry to hear it, but it sounds like she had a good long life. I know that. I know at times like this that doesn't mean much, brother, but we feel for you, man. And we are almost there, and we're going to see if the water is here. Right, there are some territories close by. Was that a water source like I thought? Not sure. We'll get right on the marker. Should practically raise you? Yeah, that's real tough then, for sure. Real tough. So whatever I was looking at, it's just a low spot, probably some kind of low-lying stuff. Actually quite a few people in the mountains over here. Let's come to right here. Or actually, no. Come to right here. And see what that's all about. Because, yeah, that's not the spot I wanted it to be. But great to see you still, country boy. Yeah, to my left as well. Well, it's not huge, but... yeah, I just didn't like these people right here. I mean, there's somebody right through here. There's somebody here. The red means it's claimed. That's claimed, that's claimed. We're gonna go look at this one. Let's see how it looks. I'm not sure how big a square is either. It looks like it's 1 kilometer. All the way around, I'm not positive. Would love to get a piece of land with some water on it, but I'm not sure how much that's needed anyways. I don't know if we can dig for that either or what the deal is. Alright, so this here, let's actually get out of the ship. Insert, could you insert again? No, insert only works while you're on a ship, it looks like. Okay. Yeah, man. Stick around, country boy. I'm here for you, brother. What is that? Oh, it's unclaimed territory. So this square and the wall you see there all the way around, so this wall that you can see would be the space that we would own. I don't know if there's enough trees in it. And again, keeping in mind, we actually want to stay close to this marketplace. Well, maybe even coming over this way. I don't know. Actually, I like to look at this. Let's go here. Let's go back to our hovercraft, which I have entirely lost track of. Where is it? Right here. I see it, I see it. Where is the damn thing? Oh, there it is. Country boy, we're playing Dual Universe right now, which is like a super sandbox of craziness. So we can go third person for flight, but we cannot go third person for character avatar. So we went 70 kilometers, 80 kilometers, honestly, and we burned 30% fuel. So we should be able to go another 300 or 400 kilometers. Yeah, it's super open sandbox, country boy, like massive sandbox type game. Oh, excuse me, sorry. We're going to come over here and see what this bowl is. I really like the look of the spot. I think it will be the spot we're going to settle in. Something with a few more trees would be good. I'm not sure what we'll need in the long run. We'll get some building going here. momentarily. I'm glad they just made everything no clip while you're flying. It would be so annoying if it was any other way. This is all free territory right now. Dude, we got some serious air there. We're at 500 meters high right now. That was crazy. I'm glad we don't crash or get hurt every time we do that. Wait, no, that's sea level altitude. Okay. Okay, never mind. Didn't give us an actual height. Coffee. I wish. Alright, so let's let this paint in and see what it's about. I actually like how this bowls downward. I think it's going to give us access to rare minerals a little quicker. You guys make me jealous. I'm about to go get some tea. Let's get out of the ship and let's take a look around. Oops, sorry, ship. So this is what we're looking at. It kind of bowls downward. It's like a valley. It's a pretty big square. As you can see, the nearest wall you see would be all of our space that we could claim. It's got a couple of trees, nothing crazy. Probably stuff that we could replant, but we would be able to farm all this stuff. We can't do anything here because we do not own it. I really like this piece of property. I think this is going to be the one we would decide on. Tall noticeable tower. I like the lay of this. There's a lot of resources here. Might be a coffee bean shortage. Wow. That would be intense. Let's take our machine down a little ways. Want to build in the middle here, like down here where it's flat. Oh, there's the hint. Nice. Okay, so right here. We're going to park this here. We're going to put the claim beacon right here. Where's our claim beacon? Right there. This is our claim. I am positive on it. I like this spot. Let's see what kind of trouble we can get into. In fact, right here. Territory. Empire. Now we have to wait 15 minutes.
Fantastic. You are now the proud owner of a territory tile on a sanctuary moon. Check it out in the map. This unlocks the possibility for you to mine, or to harvest surface minerals, within your tile. Go and harvest some materials on the surface to start with. We will then be able to go and sell it to make a bit of money.
Did I get it? Rather abrasive. That's not the mining tool? Yeah, it says mining tool. Oh, okay. So we just need the surface tool, the harvest tool. That makes more sense. Yeah. Yeah, it's super technical. It's super technical. Thank you, Mitch. Yeah, I have no idea what I'm doing. Only so much this tool can hold, or how does it work? I guess we'll get it filled up and see what happens. See, the other tool was a literal mining tool. Deploy ground element refuel tool. Deploy construct. Okay. Why did the percentage change? I guess I don't know. What's on my tool though? Not that. Harvest tool. Select item. Right, I won't worry about the numbers for now, in other words. Why does it say 240%? Yeah, there's some neat stuff here. I wonder if this all respawns or how it works. What's up, Java?
Excellent.
Nah, no school yet, man. We're homeschooling either way.
And it's time to go and sell it. You can continue to mine if you prefer, but when you are ready, I've put a waypoint to the nearest market for you.
Oh, thank you.
You can also open the map and search for the little M icons on it to locate available
The nearest
markets.
market is forever and a day away. How far is that? Pretty far. 26 kilometers. Yeah, good lord. That's gonna be tough. That's a long trek. But this was the best spot. That's really far away still. Sorry, kids everywhere again here. Fall far. What? A good one though. Oh, happy birthday, Java, yeah. Did it lag? Assuming the higher the tier, the better. I would love to find like some tier 3 stuff to take and sell. People catch up. Okay, so it's just lag. Did we get all those resources or we actually broke them? I think we broke them when we do that. I did it again. There's a lot of stuff here. Looks like gold. Please be gold. Chromite rock, okay. But what is chromite? The tier 2, okay. See, I want more inventory space, so let's figure that out. Inventory. Do not queue this. Yeah, queue all required. There we go. That'll get us upgraded. Good. We want as much inventory space as possible, so when we die, we cry even harder. Oh, okay, that's good. That's good. I mean, it's kind of piecemeal for me. It depends, but yeah. I'm having moments as well where it's laggy. So it wants us to go sell something on the market. I want to know how to... We can't build until... Our sanctuary marker is down, so we're just going to collect this stuff until we have a lot. Then see what we can do. Nice, man. That sounds awesome, Mitch. I hope you still stop by, brother. I know this game is a lot of time invested. A big old piece of coal, it looks like. Seems like the size of the chunk doesn't really change how much you get every time. I kind of thought it would, but it does not seem to. But chromite rock actually seems... It might have the most value out of everything. Yeah, I'm assuming... Yeah, what's that? Tier 2. Chromite. Then natron. Yeah, absolutely want to get there. It seems like it's forcing us to do a few tutorial things still. So we're going to go to this market pretty soon, but for now I'm waiting to see if I can build anything once the territory is claimed. I'm kind of jumping around to see what other resources there are. Because your skills train in real time, and that's the most unique part of this whole experience. This just spawn in? This just spawned in. There's our beacon. A lot of different rocks and stuff. There's a lot of surface mining to be done no matter what. I take the tree. Are there any monsters or not yet? Yeah, I'm not sure how it hits And it's definitely very unique. It's definitely like Minecraft on crack, like Country Boy said. As you can see here, even though it's a blue territory, yeah, see that one just popped in. That's what I want to see. Malachite, okay. But see, as soon as we step outside the territory, we can no longer do anything. So we can only mine in our territory on the PvE planet. I don't know what you can do on the open, what everything planets. I'm sure there's different rules. Yeah, it seems to be pretty random as to when it respawns. So we'll always have plenty of resources here. There's a good thing. Yeah, as soon as we do that, more popped in. See, we're like looking at 3 things right now, but it only lets us take one at a time. I see we made mistakes were made here. Guess we'll make this trip in a minute. I really wanted to just farm stuff until we had the zone claimed. Yeah, see that? It just seems really random how often it spawns. The Natron stuff again. I think it's this looking one. Yeah. How rare is that? Better yet, let's come over here. Where's our marker again? Right there. So let's come up the hill and see what happens when we dig into the hill. I think right here. So what are we looking for down here? This is crazy. I think we actually got this claimed. Now can we build stuff? Live voxel too. Flatten tool. Dude, that messes things up, dude. Yeah, that's cool. I was hoping the grass would stay intact a bit better. Okay, so yeah, there's a million tools here. What is a voxel? How do we build? Deploy construct, yeah. Oh my gosh. Alright, take it easy, follower. I'll be right back here. Kiddos wanting to say goodnight. I'm still here. You said... Yeah, so we have this stuff here. All these resources. So you said it's called what? Deploy construct? Deploy construct. Maybe we don't have what we need yet. Yeah, this is just... I guess we'll go sell stuff and see what it tells us to do next. Loop-de-loop, welcome. Yeah, probably something like that. Got stuck there. Yeah, I think it's gonna tell us to go sell something, and then we're gonna use our money to buy like some kind of build this, build that type of thing. We need blueprints for everything. I really want more nanopack upgrades. All required. Yes, I want lots of nanopack upgrades. So we're gonna get over here, which is 25 lovely meters or kilometers away. Pretty hard drive here. Seems like the trees are literally just decoration. Yeah, nothing. We'll get some speed on the sand again, I think. So we're going to sell what we have. We'll do like the insta sell button and see how much money we get. We're gonna sell everything we collected. I do notice we have some random resources and stuff like that. Yeah, we're just puzzling it out as we go, guys. As far as what we're doing, it's kind of up in the air for me. I would like to build a mine, but I don't know if that stuff collapses or how it works necessarily. So we're gonna sort that out here soon. But this is a long trip to this market. Could always be worse. We were here and they're there. Not terrible by any means, but definitely kind of a trek. Looks like it'll be about 3 minutes to get there, 3 to 4 minutes to get there total. Maybe a bit more, maybe more like 5 by the time it's all said and done. Long drives, again, that's my only critique so far, as with the starter ship, it's just a little slow. It's a little too slow for me with the speeder. I am sure in the future we'll be able to go faster, but a lot of this style of game, early on the biggest turnoff is having to walk for eternity. So, since they made these maps so massive, I would love to see them give you something different as a starter vessel. Not showing what my weight is, okay. People buy another atmospheric motor. Okay, yeah, we can do something like that and see if we can get going a little faster. Good idea. We started off with 200,000 credits, so I'm sure we can think of something here. Again, I'm purely just puzzling it as I go along. I've not watched any videos, and I'm kind of just winging it. It definitely reminds me of No Man's Sky, too. Quite a bit. We got 10 kilometers left, so that's a pretty quick travel. We'll see if we can get another atmospheric motor. See what they'll cost. I don't even know how to see what's on our speeder right now. Or our hovercraft. There's this whole chat system that we leave closed. Let's see what this person's built. Nice little bungalow here. Not too shabby, and it looks like they also have a literal spaceship, so they can go places. That's not something we've gotten to yet, so that's very cool. Hopefully we get there pretty soon. And it said there's a way to disassemble the speeder and rebuild it, etc. as well, but I have no clue how to do that. but we should probably learn how to disassemble a speeder. I think that was something they built out of rock. There we go, we can see the trader bay over there. Seems like flying across the open ocean does not affect our speed, which that's good to know. And it also seems like people have claimed nodes out here because they could claim nowhere else. We need to learn how to disassemble this speeder because I want to break it apart before we log out for the night. Reclaim it somehow. Probably pretty easy. What's up, Slick? Just open world sandbox, do what you please type of thing. What it is. Obviously I'm at the very low end of the basics. There's giant like guilds slash corporations you can tap into, etc. Did I actually take damage? How do we repair? Yeah, we did build this. It's modular. It kind of just all stuck itself together. Repair tool. Obviously. Okay, it's already number 9. So we will do that. Number 9. Need to equip scrap. The brakes got damaged. Okay, we'll mess with that later. Get back in it. Creative type of mechanics. We're playing on the PvE, one of the PvE moons right now. One's already in use. Okay. Why can't we get back in our speeder? There we go. There are many other worlds. Let me look here. There's the system that we're in right now, and then we can't see space yet, but you can go to every one of these planets and moons. There's a lot of stuff to do. Again, we're playing on a PvE world right now, and if you zoom in here, you can see really zoomed in. There's people that have claimed territory out here near markets, etc. This is territory that is hostile. And it's one of many planets in this solar system, so there's a lot you can do. But I am being a noob, and I'm hiding on the PvE moon right now while we learn what's going on. But definitely very open sandbox. A lot of aspects of things are going to be best suited for joining a big group of players to play with. You can terraform the ground on many levels. It's very creative. Was this underneath us the whole freaking time? That's 30 meters. Alright, let's get out of this. I have been playing for 2 hours and 3 minutes. Okay, yeah, so we could have... Which one's ours? This one? Does it actually have gear that I never put down? Landing gear. Gear. G. Did my gear come down? G. I don't have gear. Okay, so there's a building there. Let's just get out of this thing. Okay. Not as intricate as some of the other ones. So what was that down there? No, okay. The market is upstairs, I'm sure, so we'll go up there. That was just my waypoint. I was spacing out.
Now head for a
Yeah, I was given early
market
access.
outside
I
your
requested a
office.
code via their website
Sure
and
how to use the market
like a
itself.
content creator code, and they gave me one.
Market tutorials that are accessible inside the market building. I'll put a waypoint for you if you need to find them.
Alright, so here, activate. Local instant sell. No, we're not selling fuel. Alright, let's see, let's look at this. And so I don't know the price though. Let's go to here. We search coal. Local instant sell. $360, confirm.
I will let you finish with your selling, but when you are done, exit the Marketpod interface and find the dispenser that I have highlighted, marked with a waypoint.
Yeah, Star
and
Citizen.
it should be on
Definitely,
the
I've
same
heard that
floor or
too.
the floor just above or below. This dispenser is going to grant you a large amount of concrete voxel material at a super low price, which will come handy soon, as you are going to start to build your home.
Oh, okay, sweet. We actually have 150 nitrogen fuel, which is awesome. Let's sell the hematite and the chromite and the natron. Okay, so buy, sell. Just search for hematite. Hematite. Right. Hematite. We're gonna sell all 460. Confirm. Hopefully these actually sell. Oh, okay, there we go. I wouldn't know on that, Slick. Like I said, I'm on the PvE moon right now, and I'm not touching any of the PvP stuff. It's caustic and typically not for me. All right, natron. Yeah, let's local instant sell. Ooh, that was lower than we wanted. Okay. Quartz, we'll do that and then we're done. They really undercut you. On the price. Yeah. What's up, Mark? I see how it is, Mark. No, this style of game, the Rust style of gameplay, I've never enjoyed the PvP in that style of gameplay. She said she marked a concrete dispenser. We have to go up a level. We can. What is this monstrosity?
Excellent. This is a start, but you will need more elements before you are ready to build your house. Open a Marketpod again. We are going to go shopping.
Okay, how much concrete did I get? Okay. Ooh, okay, our volume is way full. We have to get rid of some of these elements, I guess. Open a Marketpod again, okay. Yeah, and they're saying you can build...
Great. I'm going to display a list of must-have components for you to buy, displayed on the left. Go ahead and search for each component and buy them. Don't hesitate to buy more things, like decorative elements to furnish the interior. You don't have to buy everything from this list, the only mandatory component is the core unit. If you don't have enough money, try to sell more harvested ore, take your time to finish buying what you want from the list. If you have lost the list, it's in the hint window, you can look it up. Once this is done, go collect your items from the market container into your inventory.
Stuff is expensive. Hey, sweetie, good to see you. Welcome back. Yeah, Mark. I got a code to play this, so I really wanted to check it out. I know, Mark, last night you commented and said we're going to do it again tomorrow, and then I checked. I'm like, well, we can't do that again until the 15th. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to mess with this. So I'd had some buddies tell me this was fun. I was able to get a key for free from the dev team. Can I buy an armored window? I want an armored window. No, let's just buy window extra small. Yes, like I like it too. Oh, I can even buy it from there. So we're gonna be able to build a little shit shack of some sort. Okay. Container. Container. Small. We're only gonna be able to get away with one of those. Total including taxes. Local instant buy. Can I? Local instant buy is way overpriced. Somebody's got the market cornered. Whatever, we're gonna have to buy it. Surrogate. DR station. Yeah, that's too expensive. Some decorative stuff as needed. Okay. Would it be parks? Oh, okay. Interesting. This game, Mark, is a fully open world sandbox type game. Space, everything, etc. I would compare it to Star Citizen. Bonsai tree, yes. No sellers in the market. Dang it. We'll take a plant. Thank you. How much is it? Okay, that's cool. Confirm. Yeah, I know it's a heck of a comparison. Star Citizen, No Man's Sky, etc. That style of game. Round carpet. Salad plant case, sure. Don't accidentally buy a tin of something. What's all the way at the bottom here? Trash can. Well, now that's yeah, maybe not. Okay, steel panel. Spaceship hologram. Some of this stuff is cool, man. Okay, one final thing. There we go. That's enough vanity for one day. Confirm. Get out of here. We have to come over to what? To this? No. How do we get our stuff? I've never tried Star Citizen. Okay, what is this? Exit? No, okay. Then we need this. Market tutorial, no, thank you. This? No. Where's the thing? We're gonna fall there? I don't know. What? This what we? Where's my stuff? Oh, thanks, sweetie, much appreciated. Yeah, Sinister's a good buddy of mine. Real good buddy. Truth, though, Mark. Okay, let's find what we need here. What is this? Oh, in your inventory? Mark. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Such a noob, such a noob, such a noob. Why can't I use any of these? Let me in. Alright, here we go. This thing. Did I take everything? Oh, there it is. Take. Take. I knew it was somewhere. Okay.
Once you will be done with transferring your acquisitions, I encourage you to visit the Construction Institute and the building tutorial if you have not yet done so, since you will need this skill for the next step. I've added a waypoint to it, just in case.
Oh,
After
I'll
this,
make it work.
Simply open the map to find your tile, colored in green, and head back to your territory for the next step.
This one mine? This one's mine. Yeah, there we go. Now we gotta take the long ride back. We are way over here. I get a good boost here. There we go. Okay, we're good. We're good. Now we have to fly for 25 kilometers back. Sounds amazing. Not really. We're going back home and we're gonna try to get some things built, but I don't know how it's gonna go because we're not doing the stinking construction tutorial, so. I've heard good things about Star Citizen, but it's a grind, man. From what I hear, I mean, this seems like a grind too, but I'm enjoying this. It's unique. Please don't crash. Okay, there we go. That's 2 kilometers across the water there. Don't fall. Okay, that was just a chunk. So unfortunately, we are about a 5 to 10 minute ride from town. Slick, you know what I really liked that really came around was No Man's Sky, and I've been wanting to revisit it for quite some time, and it's just not happened. I consistently played it on the channel a little over a year ago. I probably have 3 or 4 dozen live streams of it, maybe a little bit more than that. I loved every minute of it. But I always seem to come back around to Fallout lately, so, but we're taking a little reprieve from Fallout since we're waiting on the next season. And as I said earlier, I got a code for Dual Universe from the dev team. They have this little content creator button on their website that I use, and I got access, so I was happy about that. So definitely interesting so far. The PvE side of things, peaceful. If I were to ever do the PvP stuff in the other worlds, I would only really do it if I was plugged in with some kind of organization and could go into their territory, their organization territory, and just build there and play there with hopefully relative safety. Because there are things you have to capture and stuff like that, things to maintain. It's a lot like EVE as well, where you have to maintain your territory. Yeah, Mark. Message me on Discord anytime, man. You got me on Discord, right, Mark? Yeah, it was so much better when they really doubled down Slick and made it something special, and it just goes to show, number one, that, you know, when, and this is the biggest thing for me, Slick, is you have a lot of dev teams out there, especially for AAA companies that just don't listen. And No Man's Sky, the dev team listened, and the proof is there. You know, they listened to their customer in this case, and they made a lot of positive changes. They made it a better game, and they deserve every bit of money that they earn at this point from making it such a better game. So I wish that some other companies, Bethesda, would do stuff like that. Yes, like, I never really got to do all the exotic hunting that I wanted, but I had one or two that I really like. But I never really got to exotic hunt like I wanted to. Yeah, the most recent update is what really interested me to try again. Yeah. Yeah, Mark, did you see the Bethesda news today or something? I forget exactly what it was. They were trying to change T's and C's about posting smut on Reddit. Bad form. Like, if as a company you want to lose millions of dollars in revenue, you say dumb shit like that. So if they have a publicly traded stock, I'm sure they'll feel the burn tomorrow. Oh yes, like that would be terrible. See, No Man's Sky is a grind too, but you really don't lose things because it's single player. Unless you play on permadeath, which I've always wanted to do permadeath, so. They tacked on a big disclaimer. I haven't even seen it all yet, Mark. All I know is I'll make a video about it and see if they come slap my hand and ban my Fallout account. I'll say something at some point. I'll be constructive, hopefully. It comes back again to the consumer and the customer and what you do as a company. Like Bethesda as a company, just like as a video game company especially, like why are you trying to flex like Facebook flexes? Like Facebook is constantly reworking their T's and C's to put in all these dumb clauses and all this other garbage. That's exactly that garbage. Like as a game company, all you're gonna do is make people not buy your shit. So really bad idea to tick off the consumer, in this case the internet. The internet doesn't forget, and once the internet has you, you lose. What's up? Oh, what's up, country boy? Glad you're still here. No, sweetie, I wouldn't say we're bored. I'd say we're frustrated with
Welcome back home.
some choices that the devs make.
Where
Okay.
you will be able to deploy containers,
Deploy the static
resurrection
core
nodes,
unit.
or
Okay.
surrogate VR stations. When you are ready, find a spot you like, go into your inventory and double-click on the core unit you just bought. You will be able to deploy it on the ground. If your territory is still in a pending state, just wait a few minutes.
Shitbox.
Very good. Home sweet home. I'll let you build it as you like, but the next step for you will be to deploy the resurrection node that was given to you at the beginning. This will make sure that in the case of a fatal accident, you will respawn here, and not on an Alioth district. You can go into your inventory and simply double-click on it to equip it.
Oh gosh, what do we... Oh, no, I have no clue what we're doing. Hold left mouse button to choose a voxel shape. Ah! We are in build mode now, right? Yeah. Whip. Construct. Okay, so. Wait, do we have to build off of that thing? Oh, oh, oh. You know what they say, go big or go home. Oh, jeez. Okay. That is much thicker than I wanted it to be. Okay. Oh, jeez. I just want it to be modular. Yeah, this is my claim zone. Okay, here we go.
Now, you need to activate it so that it will be operational. Great. You are done with the basics. I will now
Oh,
present you
take
a
care,
series
Mark.
of recommended objectives to go
Yeah,
further.
chat soon, brother.
As you progress, you will have the opportunity to unlock achievements that will grant you talent point bonuses.
Gosh.
They range from very simple to very hard into 5 levels. When you have time, have a look at the achievement window. You will see all the achievements you have unlocked,
Yeah, 76.
and
Like,
also the ones still pending.
hold on, 76.
Remember, pressing the mouse free key will open the side menu
Oh,
with all the
jeez.
shortcuts to various windows. You may have noticed already that you receive hints from time to time, depending on what you are currently doing. You should have a look at all the hints you have already unlocked by checking the hints window. If you have not done so yet, it is strongly recommended to go to the talents window and start to prepare a talent plan that will run even if you are not online. Training talents that are queued is considerably faster than waiting for talent points to accumulate. Also, you can go to the talent window regularly to decide how to spend acquired or accumulated pending talent points.
This is so
The
confusing.
best way to make progress, still, is by joining an organization. I invite you to go check the organization window and browse existing organizations. If you find one you like, and which is open to recruitment, you could send an application. Organization usually provide advices, support and often ships and various help. Finally, when you are ready, you may want to build or buy a ship that would be capable to lift off in the atmosphere, or even to fly in space. The quickest way to get one of these machines is to buy one. You can then easily customize it to make it unique.
You break
There
stuff
are several
down.
shops on this sanctuary moon where you can buy a good ship at a fixed price. You should go and pay a visit. I've marked the closest one with a waypoint.
Oh, this is so confusing. Oh, just being quiet. Okay, all good, country boy. Oh my gosh. Okay. Get out of the build zone. That is freaking confusing. Press B to enter build mode. Okay. I'm not proud of my construct. Yeah. I don't know. Oh god. Okay. How do we just break shit? What did I do? Yeah, this is so damn confusing. I don't know what I'm doing, and I don't know where, like, the delete button is. This is freaking difficult, man. That's gonna take some serious time to figure out. Come back over here. Build a mine and hopefully not die. Yeah, no, I would rather there be some modular things to do. It's very, very tricky as it sits right now. Is there anything down here to find? We're going deep. Oh. I just live in a damn cave? Holy. Okay, where did I go? Okay. I don't want to die today, apparently. I think something actually collapsed there. What I think happened. Let me out, man. Yeah, I'll be glad, sweetie, when the challenge is there for sure. I don't think the challenge is there currently for 76. I think there's a lot that they could change and improve upon. And yes, Slick, I do like the building system. Again, I agree it has potential. Did the... Yeah, let's go look up above. Did it actually collapse? I don't know what happened down there. That's weird. Let's try that again and see what happens, I guess. Yeah, I think it just glitched out, honestly. I think it's bugging out. Yeah, it says internal server error. Let's just get out of here for now. Just wanting to mine a bit and see if there's anything under the ground. What's up, Mitch? Thanks for the heads up. Yeah, we're messing around, Mitch. We're trying to figure out what's what. I don't know if there's actual resources under the ground here or what. But we're enjoying our time right now. Button 3. Okay. Maximum scanner range is terrible. I'm assuming that means there's nothing nearby. If there is a line. There's ore nearby, okay. But there's a cooldown, it seems like. So should I just dig until I find something? And Mitch, not tonight, Mitch, but if you show up tomorrow again, I would love some help with how to build. Run along the surface, okay. I'm looking for a line. What's the line look like? But yeah, Mitch, I got really confused with the base building, so I'll have to pick your brain in the near future about it. It's called Dual Universe. And will the lines show up on the chart? I, in other words, picked a useless section of ground, it seems like. I did not know it'd scan like this, or I would not have built my thingy already. Please, I just want some ore. Wait. Tab. Show all. Short range. Long range. Something where I think that was just a stinking hint popping up, honestly. Go away, hint. Go away, hint. I'll double back. That green dot is just my gun. Wait, oh, I see it. I see it. Sorry, I'm horrendously colorblind. We're trying to find a focal point. Which way do I need to go? This is so damn confusing. Okay, we're getting closer. Yeah. Oh. There's something else there. We got it, boys! We got gold! Yeah, it's not terrible, sweetie. It's good fun. Alright, so it seems like... Nope. I feel like... Just go on the ground. It's not scanning anymore, though. That's the issue. There we go. I think if we walk back down, it'll scan again. There we go. Yeah, I have to walk up and then back down, pretty much. What's it look like, you think? We're getting closer, kind of. It's really obvious. Okay. We are getting closer. This doesn't collapse, does it? And how do we make this bigger? There we go. I don't know if it's working anymore. It's not really gotten any closer. There we go. Okay, we're slowly getting there, I guess. We got a long way to go. Yeah, it's slowly cutting down. Yeah, whatever we're doing, it's working, so we're gonna just keep up with it. It seems like we'll be able to get out of this no matter the depth of the hole. Okay, good. Well, we're going real deep, so it's gonna be a real good deposit. And now this width that we're mining at, can that get any wider, or this is just the size we have, and we can't do anything to change that? I'd probably have to have mining skill upgrades, which I don't have any yet, so... Watch it be something I can't even mine for. There's a directional scanner. What's up, Tristan? This is a dual universe. How's it gonna look on this thing? Much shorter range, apparently. I'm hoping that we're still on the mark here. Is it normally a chore like this? Yeah. I feel lucky going this way. This is confusing as all get out, man. Yeah, it's not really changing. Make this... Have you played a lot, Mitch? Watched heaps, okay. Well, good. You can answer all my questions. I'll have a lot. Ooh. Interesting, you can see the world at some points. Right, so... The base building so far, Mitch, is the most confusing part for me. It's so confusing. I'm gonna have to just take some time and really mess with it tomorrow and see what I can learn. Yeah, it's tough. It's so confusing. Oh yeah, the controls are horrendously clunky. Alright, that is not the direction we need. Holy crap. I'm just kind of picking and going. Hey, take care, sweetie. Thanks for being here. Thanks for the time. And thanks for being subscribed. Much appreciate it. I'll see you soon for sure. Get a scan here. No, we lost it again. Yeah, it is like 80 meters off. Just pick a direction and go. Yeah, there we go. That's that on the money. Yeah. Seems like it tapered off again a bit, but... we might be able to pick it up on the short range scanner here in a minute if we get one more bump down. No, we lost it. We lost it. Yeah, I agree. We're gonna pick this way. See if we can get it on the short range. Nothing that way. This is a chore. Oh yeah, I balanced that again. Shoot. We'll go further down and see if we can get anything. We're actually getting closer to the other one than this one at this point. Yeah, let's balance that again. Directional scanner works a bit different also. You look around. A line where it will appear between. Okay. Not seeing anything yet. This is so confusing. We lost it again. Then right there it nosedives again, so let's just dive. Right here. Let's see what we get going this way. We can get it low enough, we can use the short range and find it. Come on, baby. What am I even chasing after? Like, what element? It's a tier 1, okay. It's bauxite. The other one is quartz. So we're chasing after bauxite like it's fucking gold. And we lost it again. Shit. I don't even know if bauxite's worth any damn thing. It better be a shit ton, yeah. I mean, what is it worth? Like 10 credits a piece? Yeah, we're getting back on it, kind of. I can't even carry that much of it right now. There's something else up ahead too. Hematite. Somewhere way out there. Like, we keep losing track. We had been relatively close to that bauxite and then we lost it. Yeah, I think I'm under it. This is cool though. I mean, if we don't find it today, we'll find it tomorrow for sure. Trying to get a scan here. Oh, we were doing better down here. Just keep freaking deep diving. I think we actually need to go back this way and we'll run into it, is what I think we need to do. No, we were doing better off this way. I don't even know how to get out of here anymore. Just made an obnoxious tunnel. We'll have to learn a bit more on this tomorrow. I'm unfortunately gonna have to call it pretty soon. Yeah, see, then we just lost everything again. It's only 2 p.m. for you, Mitch. Yeah, it's 11 here, and the kids are asleep, so I was gonna go chill with the wife. We're gonna do one more wave here and see. But there's no crazy like power draw or anything we have to deal with. This isn't eating fuel or anything either, is it? No, it's not. Okay. Irony of getting closer to the other vein is mind-boggling. They're both less than 100 away right now. We're getting out of this ground for now. We'll come back after this tomorrow, I think. Yeah, it's crazy. I feel like the one hematite's near the surface. We should be out of here soon. Oh gosh. They were like right on top of something now. Yeah, I'm getting closer to the other stuff, and the short range is not scanning. What about the directional? Yeah, I'm actually really close to the one thing now. I get one more pop on it and see what it says. Which, yeah, you're probably right. I probably went under it. It's like right here. It's really close by. That's crazy. We'll have to chase it down soon. I'm going for the extreme climb out of here right now, though. Just want to see the surface. Relatively speaking, I might not even be climbing up right now, though. Yeah, it's right there. Like, we're still really pretty much on top of it. That's crazy. That's hilarious. We're still getting closer. Very interesting. far as games go, I mean, this game is huge learning curve, which we've played that game before, so. Looking forward to a hard game. Yeah, it's intricate, it's tricky, there's a lot to learn. Right now my main goal is to buy something. Yeah, I went further away. I'm just trying to get to the surface right now. I'm gonna go back to my little base that I've been building. I don't know how deep I am anymore. This thing is going to be so torn to pieces. Does this ground fill back in over time? Yeah, dig up pretty much. You think straight up? Nah, that's too steep. Hope I'm digging upwards though. I mean, seriously. Ugh. Let me out of here. Everything is persistent. Okay, yeah, well, we destroyed this then. Now we're getting closer again. This is the highest angle I can dig at right now, so. It's a pain. I must have gone much deeper than I realized. Or we're not digging up. One of the two. Yeah, I did go really deep, so. That's what she said. And here we are. Gotta be getting close. Yeah, I can tell this game is gonna just eat my time. Let me out of here. Oh man, we gotta be almost out. This is nuts. I just want to see this surface. Lord knows if I ever even find a mineral, like I'll ever be able to get back to it. Seriously. I'll terraform this whole thing down to pieces, apparently. Rip everything out. Any day now, man. I would love to breach the surface. Yeah, that's down. This is up. I swear it is. Let me the fuck out of here, dude. This is why people go crazy underground. Holy shit, dude. This is nuts. Ah. Jeez. Here's our crappy little base we've made so far. I have no clue how to do this, Mitch, so I'll have to get some pointers from you on that soon. Doing a quick scan, but I'm about to have to go for the night, guys. It's been fun. This again was Dual Universe. For what it is so far, I've enjoyed it. We are going to play it a little bit more and see if we like it or hate it, or if we're somewhere in the middle on it. Again, I did get a code from the dev team for it, so if you're new, make sure to drop a sub, hang around, guys. If you've been here a while and do like what you see, make sure to check out that join button. That does allow you to support me, the channel, and all our studio endeavors and beyond. But again, guys, I'm going to call it there for the night. Y'all take care, have a great night, and I will be back tomorrow. Good night.